Welcome, mothers and others. I'm so excited to introduce to you our next candidate who's running for office. Gina Hinojosa is running to become our next Texas governor. Welcome, Gina. I'm so glad you're here.
Great to be with you.
So, Gina, let's just hit it at the top. Tell us, why are you running for office?
We need a governor in Texas who works for the people of Texas. Right now, we have a governor in Greg Abbott who works for the special interests and to line the pockets of the billionaires. Texas is a world economic powerhouse. The people of Texas have built that power, and we should share in its prosperity.
What do you feel this office needs right now?
A governor who works for the people of Texas. We have big challenges in Texas. Our governor is currently just playing politics instead of tackling those challenges. This isn't rocket science. We can do this. It just takes the will and the focus on the people of Texas and their well being.
So, tell us a little bit more about who you are and your personal values.
So, I am a mom. I never meant to run for office. I ended up running for the school board because my son's school was threatened for closure. And I got mad and I ran. There, I understood that the reason that our schools are being shut down is because the state takes our money and doesn't put it back into our schools and our community. So, from the school board, I ran for the Texas House, and that's where I've been in the trenches fighting really to slow the bleeding on Greg Abbott's agenda for the last almost 10 years. And I'm proud of what we've done. But we've been on the defense and we've played a strong defense, and it's time to go on the offense because we've lost too much and we have no more left to give, Nancy. So I'm excited about this campaign and the way we're being received, um, and excited to win in November.
What are the top three issues that you are running on?
So the overarching issue that we're running on is ending the Greg Abbott corruption tax. A big fight that I was engaged in and I had the privilege to lead was against vouchers. And that was about Greg Abbott receiving $10 million from an out of state billionaire and selling out our kids, our schools, and our teachers. That is an example of what is happening really in every policy area in Texas. And we pay more, we get less, we pay more in property taxes, but our schools are shutting down and $1 billion are going to this unaccountable voucher. But so every single issue in Texas boils down to a soft corruption that is nonetheless corrupt that we are talking about as the Greg Abbott corruption tax. So that's issue number one. Secondly, public schools have always been a passion of mine. So making sure that we're prioritizing what matters in our public schools, and that's a great teacher in the classroom. And finally, all Texans are struggling with the rising cost of everything under 12 years of Greg Abbott's leadership, from healthcare to housing to electric bills. Affordability is the final issue we're running on.
Okay, so now we get to have a little bit of fun and we get to know the real Gina. So let's hit it. Can you tell me what is the last book you read?
The Greg Abbott Oppo research book, and it's a thick, fat book.
What is your favorite word?
My favorite word is momentum because that's what we're building.
What is your favorite song?
Rebel Rebel by David Bowie.
Do you have a personal motto?
A leap of faith only works if you take it.
What is your favorite meal?
Enchiladas de la casa from Polvos.
What is your favorite hobby?
Running.
Do you have a favorite animal?
Monkey. I had one growing up.
Really?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That
I
is,
work on the border, so what can I say?
oh my gosh, that is amazing. Okay. Where can we find out some more information about you and your campaign? What is your URL and what are your social media handles?
Gina for Texas is my website, ginafortexas.com. And Gina for Texas is there are my social media handles too. We're on all the platforms.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much, Gina, for joining me today and introducing yourself to voters, and especially for coming on the tightness of this, last stretch of the election before primaries. I really appreciate it. And I look forward to seeing you on the campaign trail.
Well, thanks. I look forward to seeing you too, Nancy. Thanks. Take care.